Today I'm going to turn 6 pounds of northern beans into cans of pork and beans. Ideally I would use navy beans, but I have northern beans, so that's what we're going to use. I've already rinsed my beans, drained them, all that. Now I'm just pouring them into my biggest stock pot full of water. We're going to bring these up to a boil for 2 solid minutes and then shut it off and let them soak for a couple of hours. And I'll come back, drain the water, add new water, let them soak for 30 minutes. And then I'll drain it again.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting the deep space.
All right, we are going for the second boil now.
Just like the movies, how it's gonna stay in the fire.
Okay, so here are the beans. I'm going to drain those out, and then Mr. Bubba is going to help me out. I was just showing him that everything that I read said to do a full cup in our quarts and a half a cup in our pints, so that's what we are going to do next. Beans are one of those things that it seems like either they expand too much or they don't expand enough. In this case, I think I could have easily put 3/4 of a cup in our pints, but we did the half and it's okay. I'll just pull out 2 jars when we need them. But Mr. Bubba's working on that. I diced up a whole bunch of onions. I think there were 6 yellow onions I diced up, and I diced up 2 pounds of salt pork, got that ready to go into all of the jars, and then I started working on my sauce recipe, which will be in the description box below if you guys want to check it out. And I have to bring this up to a rolling boil for a solid minute, and then we will be putting this in our jars. If you've ever had the I think it's called Van de Kamp pork and beans, these are very, very similar in taste. So once Bubba was done measuring beans into all of the jars, all we did was add a little bit of onion into every jar until we ran out, and then we added 1 chunk of salt pork into our pints, 2 chunks into our quarts, and that was it. Now we are ready to add our sauce to all of our jars.
Just like the movies, how it's gonna stay in the fight with you. Just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it.
Here the sauce is ready to go in jars. I already shut it off after it came to the boil. So we're going to bring this over to the table and just start scooping it into jars. I added about a half a cup of sauce to my pint-sized jars, about a cup to my quart-sized jars, and then now we are going to add boiled water to all of the jars so that we come up to our inch headspace. And then we will remove air bubbles, wipe the rims, add the lids, screw the bands on finger tight, and I'm going to be processing jars for quite a while tonight, which is fine. We've got a lot of severe weather and tornadic stuff going on, and this will be a good way for me to stay busy and stay awake and keep an eye on the weather.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting the deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. How it's gonna stay in the fight with.
Okay, so it is pretty late. Everybody else has gone to bed, but I'm still up and just processing jars. I will show you guys the final product tomorrow when I get done.
So clueless.
Our final total was 59 jars of pork and beans done and in the pantry. That is one less thing that I will have to buy for quite a while for my family, so that is super exciting for me because we all know grocery prices are going through the roof. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you, and I'll see you guys soon with another new one. Bye.
Too deep.